Hello everyone, Stitch Productions here, and today I'll be reviewing the Transformers Siege Ratchet. Now, this is a very good figure, based on a already very good figure. This was previously the Ironhide and Crosshairs mold, but this does share a lot of differences. So, in vehicle mode, you have different wheels, different calf pieces, different these different shoulders, and I believe definitely different bumpers. So yeah, these do share a lot of differences, but build wise they are completely the same. But let's not talk about that. Comparisons are for the robot mode and pictures, of course. But this is a very good ambulance mode. Now, even though we didn't see him transform in the Siege cartoon, Siege Ratchet was a very good character in my opinion. I feel like they did him justice with a new version that isn't just a, I needed that type character. They didn't make him the Grouch, they gave him reason for not wanting to really be an Autobot. And his shipping relationship with Impactor was kind of cute, I guess. But yeah. This is a very good vehicle mode. It rolls very well, but you can't really, see the wheels move. I would have preferred some dark black wheels. Maybe I could always just switch them with crosshairs, but I think they're fine, I guess. That's pretty much it with vehicle mode, except for one little extra thing. The Siege battle damage. Again, this looks really bad. I mean, for Ironhide, it kind of worked because he had bits of silver on him, but it just looks like... So imagine if you're painting a custom and you got paint on your fingers. It looks like I just accidentally put my finger there. It doesn't look good. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. It looks very good. Of course, you got the visible feet, but what do you expect from a Cybertronian mode? Before I go into the transformation, I gotta mention one other thing. This figure does come with some accessories, being his little back cannon, a little minigun, and a wrench. So in this transformation, I'm gonna put the wrench on here first, and it can store on the top, like so. So yeah, this figure does have an extra mode, but I don't really care about it. But just for the heck of it, let's go into the transformation to that extra mode. And here we have Ratchet in his Repair Bay mode. Now, this is probably meant for smaller figures, like, like Iron Tread, or any other Battle Masters. I'll just put some random ones in pictures, or maybe even smaller Legends class figures like Cliff Jumper, I don't know. But I guess it's alright. I mean, it's a Cybertronian mode, and it's a little extra thing. And yeah, I don't really care about it personally, but I'm glad they gave it this little crane and gun thing some extra use, even though it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's kind of it for this Repair Bay mode. That's alright, I guess. A little added thing. So let's go into the robot mode. And here we have Ratchet in his robot mode, and it looks very nice, I gotta say. So yeah, as we could see, this does have some differences to Ironhide, as I mentioned, but it is the same figure. So looking at this figure's head sculpt, it looks very, very G1 accurate, and I'm finally glad to see another Ratchet that is G1 based. I mean, the only one we kind of got was, I think it was Universe Ratchet, but that was also hard to get. So yeah. Now bring in the accessories. So this is meant to go in here on the back, like so. Oops, can't really see that. But I personally just like to have this as an extra gun. I think that looks better. And you put his wrench in his hand. And this honestly kind of reminds me of the animated figure a little bit, when it came with all those gadgets. So yeah. Ratchet looks very good, and I was happy to see him in the Siege cartoon, and this does look very Siege accurate, but some of my complaints with this figure. He is not perfect. I would have preferred more highlights of red, maybe a red crotch or red hands. I mean, The Earthrise one did it, but, you know, I'm not a big fan of that one, honestly. But I'm still getting it. Some of the red did, like, bleed a little bit in the figure. I'll have some... Here's a good example right there, but that's not really a big nitpick. These flaps do come off a little easily. For transformation, I had to be a little careful with that. So yeah, but overall, this is still a very good figure. So let's just go into the posability. Let's start with this thing. This can go up and down, go all the way around, and can bend up and down. Can look left and right, T-pose, swivel here, elbow, swivel at the wrist, go all the way around with a swivel, spread, swivel here, knee, and a pivot. So yeah, this figure does have some good posability, just like all of them, all the other Siege figures. And yeah, and this figure does have some Siege Blast Effect ports. You could plug into here, on the tip of the gun, and I guess you could fit in any 5mm port. So it could go battle damaged. For size comparisons, here is Siege Ratchet with Iron Tread, Sound Barrier, Blitzwing, Sideswipe, Grapple, and Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime. And let's also throw in his buddy Impactor, and Ironhide, and Crosshairs. So overall, I rather enjoy this figure. I mean, this is a Walgreens exclusive, and would I recommend going to every single Walgreens to try to find it? Not sure. I mean, if you really want a Siege version, I mean, I can't really say if the Earthrise version is better, even though some reviewers think it's bad, but I personally cannot give my opinion yet because I do not own the figure in hand. He does come with an RC repaint, and I'm getting that figure soon, so yeah. But as for this figure, I say if you could find him, I say get him. He's a very good figure from a very good character. I feel like he was really well portrayed in the Siege cartoon, and yeah, that's about it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.